The podcast you started while you were at GWS, was that...
It was Dylan Friends.
Dylan Friends, right?
Yeah.
And it just popped off immediately, or did you...
No. It was basically just so when I left Carlton, I wanted to go to the radio thing, and I applied the other day. I was looking through, we went for this grant, which you guys are helping us out with for the thing, and I typed in resume to see when I made my last resume. And it came up, it popped up like 2016 or something, and I looked it up, and I'd gone for like 3 jobs. One was a radio producer in Echuca. One was in like Geelong, and the other one was in like Gippsland.
Yeah.
And I'd sent out this resume with no radio on it. Like there was nothing there. So I remember thinking, well, I need to do something. I'm going to use these next 2 years while I'm playing at the Giants to work out and get skills. So when I went up there, I started the podcast, more so just, not for anyone to listen to, more just so that like, if I got delisted out that year, they were like, at least I'd done something. Like I could go like, hey, this is my, because I remember not being able to attach any work besides the stuff at Carlton. And I did that. I did a day a week at Triple M with Liam Flanagan and Mark Geyer, who was like the JB and Billy of Sydney.
Oh, right.
And I used to just drive into the Triple M on Tuesday night, just answer the phones, sit there. And
Is this while you were playing?
While I was playing, yeah. And
you were producing a radio show while
I wasn't producing it. I was just like sitting there and learning how to edit and like sitting with the producer,
you were
which...
an apprenticeship, I guess.
Well, yeah, I wasn't getting paid or anything like that. It was just experience.
Internship.
And it was with... The funny thing about this is the producer of that show was Tom Birmingham, who now is a really successful podcast called Hello Sport.
Oh, yeah.
So you know Hello Sport?
Yeah.
So one day I'm sitting down with Tom, like the show's on there, and I'm like answering the phones and Burmo's there, and he goes, oh, so what are you doing? I was like, oh, I'm playing footy. He goes, oh, yeah, cool. Because I don't know anything about footy. And he's like, what do you want to do, get into radio? I was like, nah, I want to get into podcasting. He goes, podcast? I have a podcast. And this is when like no one did podcasts. I was like, yeah, I just don't really know how to do it. Like, I don't know what the equipment is and da-da-da-da. And he's like, write this down, Zoom H5 recorder.
Yep.
And he's like, they're about $500. And I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I would have had $700.
Yeah.
And the next day I drove out to Parramatta Road, bought one.
JB Hi-Fi? What are we
No,
talking?
it was like
you need a music specialist store.
Yeah,
it was.
It wasn't a big chain. It was quite a small
Might have been like a store DJ or something, perhaps.
it was a bit smaller, a bit more niche.
I got mine from store DJ.
This is bringing
I've
back
got a
cool.
H8.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's what I do on the road when we go on the road. Yeah.
Nice. Anyway, I bought one of those and that's when it started.
Yep.